Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Taurus might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for the 21st through the 31st of July 2021, keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. Now, if you feel like it doesn't really quite resonate with you, keep in mind this is a generalized reading for the entire sun sign of Taurus. So just because we have different planetary placements in our chart, it may resonate with some more than others, but if you know your other planetary placements, then listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Now, I'm going to go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and checking with Spirit for any love messages for Taurus for the end of July 2021. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Taurus for July 21st to the 31st, 2021? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Taurus? One more good time here. Okay, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. Alright, let's see. Card on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. Okay, now the Five of Wands is going to be your overall energy, and the Five of Wands, of course, talks about little petty arguments, jealousy, things, you know, things that just seem to be irritating you, or people who want to pick on you just to get to you. And we're just not really going to concern ourselves with these type people right now. Although, Taurus, the things that you've been going through lately, this may or may not be you doing the picking. Okay, sometimes this happens. Okay, sometimes this happens when you have a person in your life or a partner, and they might be doing some things that they're not supposed to be. So oftentimes they will cause a distraction and pick a fight with you, so that enables them to disappear for a few days. Okay, so they can go off and do their little thing, and you know, come back and act like everything's fine now, when really they're just bored with whatever else they had going on. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and lay out your spread here. And for those of you who are new, I do 4 rows. And the first row pertains to you, the things that you have been dealing with in the recent past, things that are currently going on with you, and things, people, and opportunities that are coming towards you. Alright, the second column has to do with our twin flame, our soulmate, divine counterpart. This could be a karmic partner. It might be an ex that you have those really strong soul ties with, and you just can't seem to shake them. And, you know, basically it's that person that is on your mind all the time, regardless of whatever your current relationship status is. It's that person that you are thinking about when you wake up in the morning, and that last person you're thinking about when you go to sleep at night. The third column has to do with our obstacles and challenges, the things we do to ourselves to self-sabotage and keep us from achieving what it is we actually want. And that last row has to do with the outcome. Now, the great thing about tarot is it's not prophecy. It's not written in stone. Tarot is about these energies that are going to be around us at certain times, and if you are aware of them, then you can kind of be prepared for them. If you don't like a particular outcome, you can kind of have your plan B lined up. Now, I laid out 2 cards in each of these 4 rows, and I'm going to do that 2 more times. This will give us 24 cards, and by the time we get to the end of the reading, we're going to have a pretty good idea about when, what's going to be going on this little time period. All right, so we're starting the reading out with the Emperor and the 8 of Wands. So you have a lot of really great energy that is going to be coming at you kind of out of the blue, unexpected energy. This could be, a mentor that's coming into your life. This could be a father type figure. It could be a lover. It's going to be someone that, is offering you quite a bit of stability. And at the same time, be a leader or be someone who can help you along the way. So this is really great news that's coming up for you, especially after, your overall energy is about this 5 of Wands. So we're going to find out what that is about in just a minute. Now, in your partners column, lovers column, we have the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So definitely, you're kind of really and truly focused on this stability that you want in your life, and you're kind of tired of having to defend the fact that you want to be a homebody. You like staying around the house. You like gardening and cooking and staying home and watching movies and cuddling, and other people may act like you're no fun and whatever, and they just want to, this person that you're with is kind of like maybe somebody that's a little more outgoing, and they're not exactly happy about that. There's somebody that kind of has to be on the move. I'm just feeling like it's kind of like oil and water is the feeling that I'm getting from Spirit, and it's like the 2 of you are really good together, but at the same time you're so different that you just never really fully mesh with each other. Now, in the obstacles and challenges, we have the Moon as well as the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords is somebody that has been through a lot of pain. This is a lot of defensiveness, so to speak. So because this person may have hurt you, and there have been things that you have found out about them you're not happy with at all, you kind of drawn your sword a little bit. You're making these boundaries. You're cautiously proceeding in this relationship with them. It's something that you kind of know better. That there's all these emotional roadblocks that are keeping the 2 of you from completely getting your act together. Now, when you get to the outcome, we have the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So this 8 of Swords, this talks about basically like a prison. This is the prison that we're creating in our own mind. This is the one that keeps us from moving forward. This Knight of Pentacles, of course, Taurus, you like to take things very slow and steady and sure-footed and make sure of it. You don't want to make mistakes. You don't want to have to backtrack. But at the same time, it's basically got you at a standstill. These fears that you have, wanting certain things from a relationship, but staying within the confines of that relationship because you're afraid of either being alone and getting past those emotional roadblocks and that spiritual, emotional growth that we all have to go through at some time. You really are the one that is in charge of whether you're going to stay in that position or whether you're going to keep moving forward. I just really sense a lot of chaos in this relationship. It's like you never really know what's coming up next when it comes with this person. Okay, so again, Here we have more of those energy cards. We've got the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Swords. Okay, could have seen that one coming really easy. All right, and the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. And in your outcome, we've got Lovers and the Two of Swords. I'm seeing like a lot of really strong Libra energy. Oftentimes you will find that, you know, Libras and Tauruses find themselves in relationships simply because of that aesthetic of beauty and art and sensuality and pleasure and food and all of these wonderful comfort type things. Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus, and that's what draws the two together. But you know, sometimes you know, there's this issue of jealousy that you, Taurus, will tend to have, and Libra is a little more of a social butterfly, so to speak. So in order to get past this, okay, in order to have success in this, you're going to have to just accept that that's the way Libra is, and they are completely harmless and they need nothing about it. Or you're just going to have to allow things to, you know, for just to move on without you. It's causing you to have a lot of pain, okay? So when you have the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands together, you're wanting this happily ever after. You're wanting this connection with this person, but at the same time, because your heart's been broken before, you find it very, very hard to trust. But what I'm feeling from this Libra person is that they are actually someone who would never ever betray you, even though they attract a lot of suitors and people around them. They are totally not interested in anyone but you. They really, really feel you and want to spend a significant amount of time, if not the rest of their lives, with you. Once they've been with you, nobody else is going to do, okay? That's just the way this person feels. And so we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. So because of your jealousy, because of these types of possessiveness, not really so much jealousy, but possessiveness, okay? And you kind of want this person to yourself. You feel like whenever they're not around you that you've lost them. You may find that you are kind of checking up on them, maybe spying on them a little bit. These aren't really particularly healthy things. You do realize that even though there's 3 spilled cups here on the ground, you know, that emotional prison we were just talking about is making you feel like, you know, that they're not there for you, that you've lost them. But really and truly, if you think about the Two of Cups and Temperance, any of the cards that have 2 cups in them, you have that connection, you have that balance, and you have somebody who is actually very well suited for you. You've got to be able to get past this problem where you see them as either all good or all bad, and just because they speak to other people or they have close friends does not mean that they think significantly less of you at all. Just quite the opposite. And so in the outcome, we have Lovers and we have this Two of Swords. And you know, twos are always about decisions. Using your head over your heart, not getting so caught up in the fact that, you know, what you think they may be doing or what you may be feeling. Actually look at the facts and see what's going on. This person is actually worth a shot here. This Lover's card indicates that this is somebody who, you know, really does love you and wants to be with you long term, that wants to share the same things that you, basically having the same goals for the future as you do. Okay, so we're in this last little set here, we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so this person is really breaking your heart for some reason. All right, and then we have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, and I see exactly what's going on. All right, and we have the Star and the Tower right together. How funny. Okay, and then we're ending the reading with the Six of Cups and the Nine of Cups. All right, so definitely this love that you're feeling, this love that you're able to put out there and get, there's really a lot of very beautiful and tender moments between you and this person. But at the same time, you are so afraid because somebody has really seriously broken your heart before in the past. And it's just something that you're just having a hard time getting over, okay? That emotional roadblock, again, that we're talking about, that's keeping you from living presently and enjoying the moment with somebody who actually does care about you and is not going to hurt you. However, whether this person is going to step away from you because of your fear that they might be doing something to you, okay? You may be doing a little things, you know, like to protect yourself. You may be the one who's actually doing some things that are sneaky and, you know, maybe a little bit of betraying is going on. Betrayal is going on your part, where you are giving off the persona of this King of Pentacles, okay, with that stability, but secretly, sneakily, you're the one that's doing things. So in our obstacles and challenges, okay, you have that Tower, which means that this train of thought that you're having is going to have to come to an end. It's not going to work. In order to move forward, you're going to have to put that pain from whoever it was that broke your heart a long time ago behind you, and realize that not every person is going to do the same thing to you that other one did. And in order to have this new beginning with this person who is a divine, true love for you, okay? Deep soulmate connection, deep meaning to this relationship. You know, it can be very comfortable. It can be something that, you know, it feels very prosperous in a lot of ways, not just financially. It feels prosperous emotionally, physically. It's a joy. All things about this relationship are good. If you can get past that feeling that somebody's out to do you dirty because they're not, go ahead and give this person a chance, because I really think it's worth it for you. I think the time and the effort going through that. I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards, okay? And I'm going to shuffle just a little bit. Okay, just for some clarifiers. And recently, as I've been doing these, and I use the Lenormand afterward, I just pull like 3 or 4 cards, you know, whatever feels right. The cards generally seem to clarify and give another little bit of confirmation about the main things in the reading, okay? Alright, now shuffle just a little bit more. Okay. Alright, one more time. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and break these cards in half. Alright, now your first one is the cross. Okay, guys, I got to put on my glasses because I can't read anything without them, okay? Alright, cross, number 36. Cross weaves pain, historically sad. A distance too close means tidings are bad. Suffering increases when the cross is near, but burdens can lift if you persevere. So again, things that have been in your past that have hurt you, you know, just if you just push on through that, you're going to see that in the end, this new person in your life, or this person might have been around for a couple of years or whatever, is just definitely going to be somebody that is good for you. They're not going to hurt you, regardless of what might have happened in the past. All right, so number 23 is mice. The robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hope's not foregone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear. So definitely that that feeling of hurt, that feeling of betrayal, that someone had hurt you in the past. This type of thinking is going to be like the little robber mouse. They're going to take away from you your joy, your hope for the future, and eventually they can take away the love that you would be receiving, because you definitely can cause someone to leave you, because they will grow very weary of that. Okay, number 5, the tree. Okay, one tree from earth is best to see. It springs from birth, good health for thee. And if the tree should reappear close to the querent, your goal is near. Okay, so definitely the tree is about stability, it's about growth, and talking about these emotional roadblocks, working through them, finding your way past them, and being able to use that growth in order to eliminate these things from your life that have been hurting you so much. Okay, and the final card is the sun, number 31. The sun is warm and brightens the day. Good luck has begun to come your way. The closer your location, you bask in sweet bliss. Energy abounds and summer's radiant kiss. So yeah, definitely before the summer's over, you're going to work this out one way or the other, and definitely because it is the sun, then you would have a lot of good luck. It shows that this love is going to be something that's worth your while to work out. Okay, all right guys, so that is your reading with the Lenormand Clarifiers, and I just want to tell you guys thank you so much for all of your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes, and I will see you soon. Okay, all right, bye bye, take care.